Wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again. This is BVI Channel 1, where we preach only undiluted truth. And I want Nigerians, make una help me ask una politicians, especially the one that call themselves lawmakers, who actually wrote the electoral law. Because from all indication, it points out that this electoral law was either copied from somewhere, or the politicians handpick few persons to write the electoral law without reading it. But before I delve into that, I want to inform Nigerians, especially millions of obedient Nigerians who are in support of this new ballot revolution to retire these APC and PDP recycled old politicians, that while you go to bed and slept, these politicians have refused to sleep because this movement is giving them sleepless night. And they are doing everything possible to stop the man of the moment, Peter Obi, from contesting. I had a wind of that from a contact in Abuja, informing me about some court moves by these politicians to stop Peter Obi. They want to use the court to stop him. And this is just a little bit of a conversation my contact had with the lawyer for Labour Party. Just listen to it in a jiffy, and I'll be right back.
One of the parties are concerned, all the defendants, and then they transfer to the first, the third defendant also filed some processes, the preliminary objection, the counter affidavit, and all of those processes, and no party are concerned. So ordinarily, there is no any magic that the guy will do and the matter will go on. So what he is now saying that he's now adjourning the matter to 30th, which was the date that originally adjourned to. Before he now decided to bring it backward. But what he has also done again now is that, look, we only give you 7 days now to respond. He had breached the time, between which all the defendants can now respond. So whether the defendants are okay with that, it's another thing altogether. Because you cannot shave a man's head behind him.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a matter, it's a time of 30 days to file his response. You have reached the time now to say, look, file with this also number of days without even giving him any hearing. So it now depends whether the defendants will be comfortable in going ahead with that or take other measures. Yes, against the short decisions of the court.
Okay, well, why would it be in this kind of one? This matter was filed, I think, December.
Since December
last year.
So
why would it suddenly be in a hurry?
Yeah, but don't it? They didn't do anything, and all of a sudden, it just came back May. How many months after?
Yes.
So we want to.
It was actually on the morning of the primaries, on the 30th.
Yes.
Of Peter Obi's primary that he actually
they just came up and said,
they now moved from sleep.
There's something
fishy there. Absolutely.
So we'll meet with other lawyers involved.
Okay, sir.
And see how what the best way forward.
Okay, sir.
Because I know there are some apprehensions, reservations, which has been expressed by some of the council that they may not likely get justice. That is left to be seen anyway.
It's actually because this caused a lot of disquiet among the Labour family, the working class movement, the Labour Party people, and among millions of our supporters all over the country. As we speak, there's a huge movement going on in Nigeria. And our phones have not stopped ringing since this matter came out in the public.
So what is the interest of the plaintiff now? From your own...
well, for me, I think it's just a rabble-rouser.
Okay.
It's just a rabble-rouser. He's just an agent provocateur. This is somebody who does not have a local standing.
That is just to show you that something is happening somewhere that you may not know. but we are following them up. It did not really clear the entire discussion, although they don't want to really disclose their strategy on how to, stop these politicians from using court to stop it, Obi. So I'm giving you that as a matter of information. Now, over to the issue of the electoral law. To begin with, this electoral law was being set up at the time they did to stop Goodluck Jonathan. They tried everything possible to stop Goodluck Jonathan by introducing that new electoral law. And it became obvious that the desperate politicians at that time went and copied something they didn't even read. And it is playing out now in this current electoral dispensation. What am I talking about? The content of the electoral law had made it open and clear that our politicians did not read it. If they have read it, nobody will be talking about Wike after failing to pick the presidential ticket of PDP, will be eyeing to become vice president to Atiku. If they have read it, the Senate President Lawan wouldn't have asked somebody to hold a ticket for him so that after, trying his luck with presidential contest with PDP primaries, if he fails, he will come back to take it up. But the man, Nabaneri Ajanagare, the man that he gave the ticket to hold forth for him, refused to step aside and return the ticket to Lawan, the Senate President. The law stated clearly that if you contested in one particular election within the same calendar electoral year, you will not contest for another position. If a whole Senate President could not understand that part of the electoral law they were, cooking up, that means the entire National Assembly did not even read that electoral law. Forward march to Ebonyi State, the similar thing happened. A man that thought he is wiser than his gods now decided to give his own ticket, to reserve his own Senate ticket in the hands of his brother, so that what happened to Lawan will not happen to him. I heard he gave it to his brother to keep for him, that to hold forth for him, so that Kode try his luck with presidential election, where he failed woefully, where he failed monumentally. Now I know disappoint Yanya. But he did not realize that he cannot contest as a senator with the new electoral law. You see, when your trap finally catch you, that is what is happening to Nigerian politicians. Desperate Nigerian politicians, transactional politicians, that is what I call them. Transactional. As long as politics is concerned, it is business for them. And they must be in power for business to continue. But we go shock them come 2023. Because with this ballot revolution, let them wait for it. It is no longer going to be business as usual, because we've been able to wake up the sleeping giants in Nigeria. We've been able to wake up the nonchalant Nigerians who have refused to understand the powers they have to retire these recycled politicians, corrupt politicians for that matter. It is spreading across and it has entered autopilot. They can't stop it. They cannot stop it. All you need to do as a Nigerian, whether from the east, north, west, and south, as a victim of these same people, go and get your PVC and get ready for the judgment day. because we are going to judge them according to their deeds against the people. I'm just a voice. I just wanted to remind you of this and tell you this is the best opportunity to save yourself. Whether you are Biafran, whether you are Duduwa, whether you are Arewa, we are all trapped in this mess. And you cannot achieve anything without this ballot revolution. Our major ultimate goal, I will keep sounding it and resounding it, is to return Nigeria back to regional government. Because that is the only solution to the problem of this country. It will end marginalization. It will end the thoughts of economic exploitation. It will end the corruption. Ultimately, it will put to an end the issue of insecurity. So, my people, do not listen to anyone that tells you your vote doesn't count. If it doesn't count, politicians will not pay for it. Do not listen to anyone that tells you he doesn't believe in Nigeria, yet he is still using Nigerian currency and Nigerian passport and still crying bad condition for Nigeria. Do not listen to such people. And do not listen to anyone that is just propagating fear and panic just to deter you from doing the needful by joining this ballot revolution. They are agents of these same politicians who are afraid of what is to come. But we are going to stop them. Get your PVC. I am just a voice, the voice of the people, the voice of God. I have delivered the message. Help me share it. All Nigerians need to hear this. Don't forget to drop a comment. Subscribe if you have not, to stay informed. I'm Asuchino Peters, the Archbishop, Good Governance Ministry. Bye-bye.